Morgan Freeman just turned daytime TV upside down with his raw honesty and fearless approach. When the Hollywood legend stepped onto The View, no one expected the chaos that followed. But what happens when an unfiltered truth-teller challenges the carefully curated narrative of a live talk show? Spoiler alert, the hosts weren't ready. From discussing his latest Netflix project to tackling heated topics like representation and Black history, Freeman delivered blow after blow with grace and authority. But why did the producers abruptly cut the segment short? Was it the time constraint? Or were his views just too real for live television? Let's dive into this electrifying moment. Morgan Freeman, the voice of wisdom and one of Hollywood's most beloved figures, is no stranger to powerful conversations. Known for portraying everything from God to groundbreaking characters, Freeman's career has spanned decades, earning him admiration across generations. When Freeman appeared on The View, fans expected a light-hearted discussion about his latest Netflix series, Life on Our Planet. Instead, what they got was a masterclass in truth-telling that left the hosts scrambling for cover. The segment began like any other. Applause, smiles, and Whoopi Goldberg warmly introducing the Hollywood icon.
Please welcome the incredible Morgan Freeman.
But it didn't take long for the mood to shift. As Sunny Hostin brought up Freeman's earlier documentary about the Black battalions in World War II, the tension became palpable. Hostin tried to steer the conversation with prepared talking points, but Freeman wasn't playing along. He gracefully corrected Hostin on her inaccuracies about the documentary and transitioned into a more profound discussion about representation in Hollywood.
You're making sure people don't forget vital parts of our past, including this documentary that you executive produced called 761st. Did I get that right? Yeah, 761st Tank Battalion, the original Black Panthers.
Freeman recalled his early days as a moviegoer, pointing out the glaring lack of Black representation in films. How many times did I see Black people in the movies? And if I did see them, what were they doing? Servants. Always servants. Freeman remarked with a sharp edge. The audience chuckled nervously.
And how many times did I see Black people in the movies? And if I did see them, what were they doing?
There were servants.
But Freeman wasn't done. When Whoopi Goldberg tried to counter his point, suggesting that these portrayals reflected historical realities, Freeman politely but firmly disagreed. It shouldn't have been that way. Sure, people struggled, but there were also stories of success and stability. Why don't we ever see those? His words cut through the air like a knife, leaving Goldberg momentarily stunned. As Freeman delved deeper into the complexities of Black representation and his concerns about how history is often depicted, the tension on set was unmistakable. Just as the conversation was gaining momentum, the producers signaled Goldberg to wrap it up. The abrupt end left viewers stunned.
I had a question, but we run out of time. Listen, this is extraordinary, this documentary.
Oh, yeah. I agree. I movie buff from early childhood. I saw my first movie when I was like 6 years old. It was King Kong.
It's not her fault, it's the period. It's upsetting to watch, tell you the truth.
It shouldn't be that way because somebody did make money.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And now that's the time. Now look at today, things we were always in flux.
Yeah.
Always.
But we've always been here.
There were servants. They were always, I know, it's appalling.
I can give you the name.
If you watch old movies, Betty Davis.
On the planet is in a little bit of trouble. And we're the cause of it.
That's right.
There have been, if I remember correctly, 6 extinction-level events on the planet.
And many took to social media to vent their frustrations. One fan tweeted, "Morgan Freeman gets rushed off while the hosts ramble for hours. Total disrespect to a legend." Another wrote, "The View producers panicked the moment Freeman started speaking truth. Why bring him on if you can't handle what he has to say?" This wasn't the first time Morgan Freeman had taken on sensitive topics with unflinching honesty. Whether it's race, wealth inequality, or climate change, Freeman has always stood firm in his beliefs. Even when it ruffles feathers, his unapologetic approach is a reminder that real change comes from uncomfortable conversations, and that truth isn't always easy to hear. So, what do you think? Was The View justified in cutting Freeman's time short? Or were they simply unprepared for his honesty? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.